Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Press Play. I'm your host, JJ48, and tonight we are continuing with The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. You might recall last time we started this game, we found out that this version of Link is a student at the Knight Academy, along with Zelda, who is the daughter of the headmaster in this one rather than a princess. And last time around, we were doing some training. Zelda, who is supposed to be Link's best friend, decided to show that in a very odd way by throwing Link off of high ledges without warning and just kind of hoping that he'd be alright. Fortunately, we were. And then she kind of got some karmic justice when a big black tornado knocked her off her bird and she fell to who knows where. And so now we're kind of concerned, but not really sure what to do. And this person showed up and seemed to beckon to us to follow them, so we'll see what's going on now. Oh, okay, there's a ledge down there, good. Oh, hey, it's the cat thing. I think that belongs to Zelda's dad. Oh. Hey. Stay over there. Alright, we got 20 rupees. Is that the only thing you brought me over here to see? Okay, up there. So, okay, I guess we need to... I don't think we can get there from here, so we're going to have to backtrack and... Around there. Probably means this cat thing's going to attack us again. No, I guess once we hit it, it won't attack us again until we pick it up and throw it. So I guess that makes it slightly nicer than most real cats. Okay, hold up. Kind of just enough stamina to be able to make it around here. Good. Okay, I only saw it briefly. I want to take another look, but it's interesting. The overall design of the keys seemed very similar to Wind Waker's, specifically those kind of crazy-looking eyes. But at the same time, it didn't look like it had the hooked tail that the Wind Waker ones did. Okay, not a jump I would want to make when there's absolutely no protection underneath you. Who are you and where are you leading us? I'd use the leap, except I don't know how much stamina that takes, and I don't want to fall off from that. Okay, we're up to the statue where we had the ceremony with Zelda. Okay, so there's a tunnel in the base of the goddess statue. Hey! It's a sword, although we already have a sword. Maybe this is a better sword. One chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a great role, or you will play a role in a great destiny. Okay. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fee is the name I was given. I don't know if it's pronounced Fee or Phi, but I'm gonna go with Fee, unless I hear otherwise. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. The strange dreams troubling your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical that you would exhibit some apprehension. I think your words might be a little too fancy for Link there, but to minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. Okay. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. Hey, that is good news. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. Oh, so this is a skyward sword, if you will. Or will be once we hold it up. What is this room? Okay, so we see... You can see these crests. Kind of look like the Hyrule Royal crest, except they don't have a Triforce on top. They have this weird pillar thing. Okay, we have a figure of a woman holding aloft a sword. Are those wings on her back? It's the same figure over here. Interesting that it's only those two pillars, not every pillar, and it's only something you'd see after entering the room. Like, on your way in, you wouldn't see it. Okay, we do see Triforces here. Although the Triforce seems a little bit more separate than normal. Like, the triangles aren't actually touching each other. I wonder if maybe whoever made this viewed the Triforce as like three separate objects that are clearly connected to each other, but aren't, as opposed to like three parts of a single object, like they would kind of come to be viewed later. Excuse me. So, can we see what's... Okay, I think that's just geometric designs. And then here we have this crest thing, which can target it. We can't really interact with it. Okay, so let's try, see what this sword's all about. Oh, did she say anything if we... I am known as Fee. Please step up to the pedestal and draw the sword. Okay, wasn't sure if you had anything else. You do seem like you're fairly straightforward and to the point. Or, well, you don't seem very chatty, I guess. Maybe would be a better way of putting it. Let's see. Okay, so the remote down. Okay, and you got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. Recognition complete, Master. JJ48, my master. JJ48. Oh. Okay, the symbol that was above the crest kind of looks like his brooch there. Okay. So on the crest it looked like kind of a weird three-pronged pillar or something, but okay, now it's the bird's heads or something around the middle. I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are, in the Chamber of the Sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few, each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will awake from its long slumber. Well, it doesn't look so very bright at the moment. That's good, right? Do not fear, for it is then that a youth, guided by my hand, shall reveal himself in a place most sacred. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first, I was sure I was seeing things here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also youthful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information retention and transmission. It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over the generations. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. Okay, so someone who's courageous, would you say? He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. And united with the Spirit Maiden, shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. Yeah, I think we remember Zelda talking about this. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyloft. Master, you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds to the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. This is no easy task. The world below is a forsaken place. To reach it, you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. Seems like we can just kind of jump and hope for the best. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. Okay, we got the Emerald Tablet. So the tablet itself is not emerald, but it does look like it has an emerald in it. Okay. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit this crest sitting in the room with a skyward strike. These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Okay. Okay, so let's hold the blade. I thought we already held the blade up. Okay. Okay, we need to get a little bit closer. Okay, so it's kind of like the sword beams in some previous Zelda games. Just have to take a little bit of a step to do it. But maybe that means we can do it even when our hearts aren't full. Okay. That would explain why we could target that thing but not use it before. Wait, what's that behind it? Oh, it's that figure again, except instead of holding a sword, now she's surrounded by bubbles. Oh, there's a Triforce. I'm trying to see if this right here... Can't make out what that is, but that caught my eye because it kind of looks like an eye top of a staff, which would kind of be reminiscent of the Sheikah symbol. Oh, here. This is probably a better view of it. Maybe if we can get not having the fire in the way. Okay, no, it's definitely not the Sheikah symbol, but from a distance it kind of looked like it. I guess it makes sense. The Sheikah probably don't really either don't exist or wouldn't be using the same symbols at this point. Okay. Master, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel through the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, and so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Okay, so she's going to be our companion for the game, I guess. Okay. JJ48, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this fee says is true, Zelda is alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever it is the goddess has in store for her. Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, especially down there. But if you've decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legend's true. Okay. So much. No way. Okay. I don't know. It does seem like kind of a big ask. I'm sorry. I know it's a heavy load to shoulder, but you're the only one who can bear its weight. Dawn is drawing near. It's been a long night for both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. The uniform you were to receive for winning the race should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. Oh, hey, it's a green tunic. Well, that worked out rather well. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. Oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as though you were born to wear it. Take care on your journey, and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient texts. You're always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and Zelda shall be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over and guide you both. Okay. So I guess we need to go into town and see what we can do to prepare. Oh, hello. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. Put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. Hey, we got the adventure pouch. We can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. Okay, so that can be our quick bar. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You could buy some potions and a shield. They'd fit in the pouch, and they might come in handy on an adventure. I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Okay. Hey, aren't you one of Groos's friends? Hey! Hey, I just saw the news. Out of all of us, how come only you got promoted to senior class? Talk about stupid calls. On top of all that, Groos won't come out of his room, and Zelda is missing. It's all your fault. Way to go there, buddy. Some senior class guy you are. Okay. Sounds like a little bit of sour grapes there, but... Oh, you're taking off on your journey now. You probably won't be eating here for a while. Well, take care of yourself. Make sure you come home every now and then. Nothing like good sleep in your own bed. What does V have to say? Okay, we'll talk about our objective. Playtime. Current session playtime 31. 31 minutes because I started a little before the stream. Okay. Total playtime 2 hours 26. No further information. Okay, we can see how long we've been playing. Good to know. What's our current objective? Search for Zelda. I recommend you dive into the column of light in the clouds and fall to the ground below. The column of light is to the south of Skyloft. I didn't ask for the playtime. You have a dedicated button for that. You don't need to tell me every time. Yes, Master. What information do you seek? Okay. Get a hint. I can get a summary. What rumors are there? There's an island called Pumpkin Landing that you can easily spot to the southeast of Skyloft. There you can enjoy the proprietor's pumpkin soup and also exchange information with patrons. Okay, I might want to head there at some point. Quite a bit we can ask her about. We can get hints on stuff. What do you summarize? After winning the race in the wing ceremony, you went on a flight with Zelda where you encountered a storm that caused Zelda to fall to the surface. Shortly thereafter, you entered an old chamber and claimed the goddess sword in which I, Fi, reside. You then used the power of an ancient tablet to open a column of light leading to the land below. Okay, recap of... I wonder if she'll do the whole adventure each time, or if it's just like last session, or the last couple hours, or what. Okay, we're gonna see. What do you say for hints? This is the Knight Academy. This building contains Zelda's room, among others, but it is currently locked. Okay. Doesn't seem like that's much of a hint, but... I heard the news. Zelda's fallen down through the clouds. You're going to look for her, is that right? The headmaster told me there was land beneath the clouds. You know anything about that? So that's the famous sword. Ah, but it won't do much good if you don't have a shield to protect yourself with. Here, take this with you. Oh, thank you. We got a wooden shield. This light wooden shield breaks easily and can burn, so be careful how you use it. The wooden shield is light and maneuverable, but it's the weakest of all the shields. Also, keep in mind that it's particularly vulnerable to fire. If it breaks, you can buy a new one at the bazaar. To equip the shield, hold minus and point it with the Wii remote. If you're not sure how to use a shield, Knight Commander Aegis at the sparring hall will happily teach you. It says this for shield bash. We do like our skyward thing anytime we want. Wow, okay. Let's find out how to use a shield properly. The headmaster told me about Zelda, poor girl. I'm worried about her. Though I don't know all the details of what's going on here. That sword you're carrying isn't from Skyloft. It's an ancient artifact that can only be carried by the Chosen One. And since you happen to be the one carrying it, I guess I can figure out a lot of the rest of this crazy story. You know, I just wish there was more I could do for you. But I can offer this as a parting gift. Get ready to learn some new moves. It's time to learn the secrets of defense. First, we should start with the basics. Give your nunchuck a shake to take your shield out. Simple stuff I know, but you need to review the basics. To lower your shield, swing your sword with the Wii remote. Press A to put your sword and shield away entirely. Just be careful when trying to attack on the defensive. Every time you swing your sword, you move your shield out of the way, lowering your guard. Why don't you try that first? Okay, so let's shield out. Gets our shields to the side. We can raise our shield. Put them way entirely. Okay. Oh, ready to talk more about the secrets of defense? Okay, yeah. Practical stuff, okay. Ready your shield right before an enemy attacks you. The force from your shield alarm will repel the enemy's attack. This technique is called a shield bash, and it will make the enemy recoil, giving you an opening in which to attack. This technique is very useful against enemies who throw weapons at you or just refuse to give you an opening for attack. In a real battle, pulling off a defensive shield maneuver requires perfect timing. Believe me, you really don't want to miss. Why don't you put what you learned to use with that defense practice log? Okay, so we had this log here that it said we couldn't use without a shield last time, so let's... Hey! That log is used to practice defense. Hit the log with your sword, and sharply move the nunchuck forward to execute a shield bash when it swings back at you. Okay. Hey. Okay. Seemed pretty good. Okay, no, I think we got it. Went over basics. I think that's what we discussed first, and then we covered practical stuff, so thank you. I see, well, trying it for yourself is the best way to learn. Why don't you practice? I just did. Now I'm going to the bazaar. Thank you. Not sure what this symbol is on the shield. It looks like a chicken's footprint. Maybe the loft wings? I didn't get a good look. Do they have feet like that? Master, I have an update regarding the stone tablet and the resulting column of light it created. The column of light has appeared to the south of our location, and signs indicate that it has created an opening in the cloud barrier to the land below. I think we already knew this, Fee. I must also caution you that descending to the surface armed only with a sword would result in a decreased probability of survival. If you have not already done so, I suggest you to purchase a shield and potions at the bazaar in preparation for your journey. Another subject to discuss, Master. Once you are accustomed to the controls, you are free to modify the on-screen interface. Click your screen, select interface to change the on-screen display to suit your preferences. What do you mean by that? Interface. Light, Pro, Standard. Not really sure what you mean by those. Let's go with Standard. We'll look into more of them later. There's a flying house. There's a bell underneath it. Okay. Don't see any way to get up there at the moment. Let's go. Okay, this building, I think, is the bazaar. Recall last time we were here, all the doors were closed. Now they seem to be open. Ooh. Heard you won the wing ceremony. Congratulations. That's incredible. Hey, you don't seem all that happy about winning. What's the matter? You know, for such a small place, news does not travel fast on Skyloft. You'd think that it would be pretty big news that our population just decreased by 10% with Zelda disappearing. But... okay, Okay, so we have a bazaar, so it's kind of a marketplace here. A bunch of different stalls. Let's go around here. Looks like a restaurant. Only one thing to do when you're tired, get some sleep. You can sleep anywhere there's a bed, you know? Skyloft is a different place after the sun goes down. It's no lie. Find a bed and take a nap to sleep until nightfall. There's all kinds of curious things to enjoy at night. Okay. So you're on your way to becoming a knight now, right? Congratulations. But I'm sure there's still plenty you don't know. Don't forget to press the number 2 button. You need a pointer or 2. Do you sell anything here? Next, a dash of pepper. Delicious. Another culinary delight ready to be savored and enjoyed. Okay. Not sure why we have spinning lights here. Looks rather festive, although that's also looks like a potential safety hazard. Especially if one of those were to go flying off and light something on fire.
Oh yeah!
Hey, welcome to the scrap shop. You can use the stuff you find to upgrade your gear and make it even stronger. If your shield takes a beating, no worries, I can fix that too. So what'll it be? Well, my shield shouldn't need fixing, but I need to upgrade stuff. Good, these are all the items you have that I can upgrade right now. Okay, so upgrade a shield. Take a normal wooden shield and make it better. And I'm going to need some amber relics and monster claw in addition to jelly club. Okay. Keep an eye out for amber relics and monster claws. Hold on now, you changed your mind? Well, in all the... It's fine. Come see me whenever you change your back, little buddy. I feel like we've... This guy looks familiar somewhat. Close? Maybe there's some other ones I'm forgetting right now, but the one that comes to mind first is in Majora's Mask at the smithy there. There was the big guy who did all the hammering, did the actual smithing, who seemed to just kind of communicate in growls, except his mask, I think, covered his whole face, maybe even his whole head. Whereas this guy just has his mask on the eyes, but I think it seems to remind me that there's just something about the mask that I think is similar. His size, and the fact that he's working in a smithy. But this guy is certainly a bit more vocal, though. Master, this treasure chest-like object is a relic of ancient times, left by the goddess for her chosen hero. However, I lack any information on how it can be opened at this time. Oh. What's this? A little doll. Okay. Hammer and tongs. Smithing stuff. Okay, that's what was something I could interact with it. This has a crest on it. Maybe we can... Oh, I can't take my sword out. I was thinking maybe I can try like a Skyward Strike thing on it, but... What's this? What is it that my eyes behold? Oh, young man, what calamitous visions appear before me? You have a very small mustache for those size of eyes. You may choose not to believe me, but my eyes foresee a hazardous, thorny road ahead for you. But I can foresee what will befall you, for I am a fortune teller. Trust my piercing eyes. Listen to my pure and innocent voice. I will do you no harm. Gaze deeply into my eyes and come closer. Okay, against my better judgment. Gaze into my eyes, stare deeply into my eyes. These eyes see many things. Oh yes, these lovely round eyes can even see into the future. Allow me to tell you your fortune, boy. Do you doubt these eyes? I look upon your shirt, boy, and I see a single thread loose on your sleeve stitching. Okay, in the future or right now? Nothing can hide from these eyes. Normally I seek 10 rupees to tell a fortune, but this time I will charge but 1 rupee. So, do you want me to tell you your fortune? Do you dare discover what fate these eyes see? Only 1 rupee. Okay, for 1 rupee we can do that. Yes, I knew it. Aha, what a treat. You're the first customer I've had in a while. Oh, I mean, I'm the best at what I do. You can trust these glistening eyes. Very well, let me see what I can see. Yes, your fortune, it's all coming into focus now. Aha, I see many things. All is revealed. Young man, are you about to head into a densely wooded area? Somewhere blanketed in green, yes? Ah, my eyes, they see all. Trees everywhere, yes, many trees. It would serve you well to buy a wooden shield before you travel. I can see that you are a bit young and green yourself, so it wouldn't hurt to take a heart potion with you. That's all I can see for the moment. My eyes, they grow weary. Come see me again if you should lose your way. Good luck, young man. Okay, so that... I mean, we've already had several people tell us to buy a shield and potions before heading down, but that could be potentially useful before we head to other areas if he can tell us, like, what we need. Okay, so we have... What are these different potions? Hello there! Oh, but before I get into my spiel, I should warn you that you need an empty bottle to buy anything here. Understood? Understand here? If you want to know more about how things work here, just ask. I was just curious what potions you have. Okay, I can't even inspect the potions until I get an empty bottle? Okay. Okay, well, let's... Oh, you've got a bottle on your apron there. Hey, you there. Yes, you, the adorable boy with the golden hair. Welcome to the potion shop. You can drink our potions when you're injured to fill up your hearts. Hey, you're one of those knights, aren't you? Or one in training, at least. Again, Skyloft doesn't seem like a very large community. It seems like pretty much everyone would know everyone else, but... Maybe, I guess we're meant to understand that it's a bit larger than how it's portrayed. That we're just, like, seeing the simplified version or something. Let me tell you, one look at you, and I can tell you'll need my potions by the cauldronful. So don't try to slink away without stocking up. Oh dear, I forgot to ask if you have an empty bottle on you. Just so you know, I can't sell you a potion if you don't have an empty bottle to pour it into. For some reason, I like you, though, so I'll give you a spare empty bottle I've been keeping here in the stall. Oh, it's nothing. It's my little gift. You won't hear me say this often, but you can put other things besides potions in an empty bottle, so it's a useful thing to carry around. Yeah. Generally, empty bottles in Zelda games are pretty useful. So you can fill it with all sorts of useful things. Empty bottles fit in your adventurer pouch. Press minus to take a look. If you ever get to the point where you can't fit any more stuff in your pouch because it's full, you can always drop items off at the item check. So what would you like to buy? Okay, so that's what these different potions are. I'm wondering if she's genuinely like, oh hey, I like you, I'll give you this bottle, or if she just has a whole bunch of empty bottles back there because she knows giving them out for free means people will be buying lots of her potions. This wonderful potion completely stops your stamina gauge from being depleted for a while. However, I haven't quite perfected the formula, so you'll have to wait until it's ready. Please feel free to take a look at my other potions. Okay. It's a vat of heart potion. Drink this, dear, and it will replenish 8 hearts. Why don't you pick up something for your adventure? It's only 20 rupees. Okay. Not just yet, though, because I don't know if you're going to stop me from looking at other potions once I fill up the bottles. I don't need window shoppers here, dear.
Oh.
Slow down, dear. That potion's not quite ready for public consumption yet. I promise I'll have it out soon. In the meantime, I've got plenty of other great potions for you to try out. Why not have a look? Okay. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
This mysterious elixir is known as a revitalizing potion. Simply pour it on a broken shield, and in moments the shield will be as good as new. It's amazing. Not only that, but this multi-purpose mixture will even restore 4 hearts. What else can you take on your travels? It's only 30 rupees. I don't know how easy or difficult it is to break a shield, so that might actually be a better buy than the heart one. You don't want it, dear? I know some of my potions might taste a bit strange, but there's no denying that they do what's advertised. What's this one? That is a guardian potion. This stuff makes you feel invincible. It's a potion that reduces damage you take for a little bit of time. If you find yourself facing an opponent who's a little out of your league, this is the potion for you. This kind of potion doesn't come cheap, though. It's 200 rupees. No thank you. Although that might be, once we have several bottles later in the game and lots of rupees, that might be a good thing to keep on us. I don't need window shopping. Okay. Now we'll take some of this potion so we can fix our shield and restore some hearts. That's some revitalizing potion. Fully replenishes our shield gauge and gives us 4 hearts. Thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can mix something up for you. Okay, what do you do? Hello. Welcome to my humble little side business over here. Infuse the potions my wife sells with new ingredients to increase their power. It's nothing, really. Just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions you would like me to infuse? Is there a reason the infusion is separate rather than just, like, making the potions more powerful to begin with? These are the potions you are currently carrying that I can infuse. You can turn a revitalizing potion into a potion plus. Automatically repairs your shield when broken and restores 8 hearts. Okay, so it's better if it does it automatically. But we need a bunch of bugs for these. Woodland Rhino Beetle, Skyloft Mantis, and Deku Hornet. I'm sorry, I don't have any bugs to stick in the potion. Oh, so you're not interested? Well, I hope to see you again. Okay. Okay, just listening to the music, we kind of have the same tune, but the instrumentation and maybe some of the melody or something changes as we go to the different shops. Oh, what's on your apron? Is it like crossed Frenches or something? Maybe at some point we'll stand up and be able to see better. Okay. Who are you? Aha, customer! Hello there, friend! My shop carries the finest products you'll find anywhere. Please take a moment for your senses to savor the wonderful treasure I have prepared just for you, friend. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. How do I buy? Oh, yes, allow me to explain. All you need to do is stand in front of any of my wares and press A to examine its beauty. Take your time and shop to your heart's delight. It's always free to look, my friend, and there's no pressure to buy, no pressure at all. Yeah, I'm totally feeling the lack of pressure here. Very sorry, but I can't sell you those unless you have a bomb bag. Again, my apologies. I do apologize, but I can't sell you this unless you have a bow. It's store policy, you see. It's store policy that you can't sell arrows unless somebody has a bow. My friend, you don't appear to have a slingshot. I simply couldn't sell you these in good conscience if you do not have a slingshot. Perhaps I can interest you in some of my other wares. I mean, the only other thing you have is a shield. Ah, it's a wooden shield you can use to block and repel attacks. Must be careful, though, as it will break if it takes too much abuse. Oh, and don't forget about fire. It will burn quite easily. It's an unfortunate property of wood. It could be yours for 50 rupees. Care to buy it? No, thank you. I already have a shield. And some way to repair it. That's quite alright, friend. I have quite a few other fine items in stock, so do take your time and look around. Okay, well, nothing else at the moment, you strange person.
Hi.
Hello, and welcome to the item check. Want to put stuff from your pouch into storage? Okay, want to take something out of storage? That's fine. So is there anything in your pouch or in storage that you want to move? No. Oh, really? Great, not like my time is worth anything. Okay, that's everybody. So I think, if I recall, the thing here is, our pouches here are basically our item slots. I think there might be ways that we can get more as the game progresses. But these are, for usable items, these are what we have. And then, if we take too many, we can put some into storage here. But then we have to come back here to get them out, so it's kind of a little bit of inventory management. I don't recall how big a part of the game that ended up being, if that it had a significant impact or if it was barely noticeable. Okay, so we've got been to the bazaar. Oh, hey, people aren't on the bridge anymore, so we can go explore that part of town. Is that a person on the this tower? There's a kid that was chasing bugs earlier. Oh, got it. Yeah, so the column of light is visible from here. Sure is. Dive off a ledge and call your loftwing from here where you can see the column of light. It's time for you to set out on your search for Zelda. And call your loftwing after you dive off. Okay. Hopefully the buttons don't get crossed and we don't like accidentally call Fee instead of our loftwing.
Hey!
Hey there! You know what's funny? Folks here call this the Light Tower. Supposedly here to help people find Skyloft to prevent them from crashing into us. I've never seen any light coming out of it. I wonder who built it and why. You should climb all the way to the top anyway. There's one amazing view of the goddess from up there.
Huh?
Me? No, thank you. I'm good right down here. Me and heights, we don't get along. That's unfortunate when you live on a flying island. Before we jump off, I did want to just check out these houses over here.
Hi.
Oh, so you won the wing ceremony and graduated to the senior class. I can tell by that handsome knight's uniform you're wearing. It looks very dashing on you. One step closer to knighthood, eh? Yep. Thank you for noticing. Oh my, this place looks dusty. This is a fire hazard. You need to make sure there's, like, a good fire break here. This whole place is gonna go up in flames.
Hi.
Ah, welcome. How's my Pippet doing at school? Okay, this is Pippet's mom. Okay, I can't read anything. guess did Pippet do a lot of cleaning for chores when he lived at home? Is that why things are like this? Might maybe need to have him over for tea occasionally. I mean, it's only a what 30-second walk over here from the school. Cemetery. Can we read? We can move the. Was somebody buried with a rupee? Put that back. I'm sure there's some kind of a puzzle here or something. Yeah, I'm just gonna see if anybody has any extra cash that we can have. Hey, there's another island down there. Which direction are we looking? Okay, this is kind of looking to the east. Okay. I have a bit of the world to explore here. I think for now, we'll head down to the surface, but definitely want to explore around a bit once we take care of our initial surface trip. Okay, much less dusty. Much less concerned that, a single spark is going to burn this place to a crisp. Yeah, this inside a building music has been with us since Ocarina of Time, at least. I think Ocarina of Time was the one that started this. All that lug does is make one filthy mess after another. I swear he leaves a grease spot wherever he sits. He likes tinkering around with his oily doodads, but I'm drowning in dirty laundry here. Sounds tough for that lug. That's right, my greasy-fingered son who runs the scrap shop in the bazaar. Oh, the guy with the mask, okay. He's up at unspeakable hours trying to repair that rusty pile of an old robot he inherited. What he intends to do with that scrap heap reject is beyond me. He's trying to build a robot or repair a robot? That sounds pretty cool. Okay, we'll have to come visit after dark, see if we can see what he's working on. This chimney for the house below. Yeah. All these homes are kind of built into the hill. I think these are hobbit holes almost. Very colorful floors here. Actually, Skyloft in general just seems to really like having lots of colors. Several of these, nobody's at home. I do wonder if we come back when it's dark, if some of them are inhabited, since the fact that we can sleep until nightfall, and if if it's night, presumably sleep until dawn. And we're told that things are a lot different at night than they are during the day. And who are you? I love to collect antiques, you know. All the things you see in my house are very old and valuable. Make sure you don't break anything. What happens if I... Oh, can't swing a sword around in here, so that's good. Didn't we learn how to roll? Don't need to pull my sword out. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm kind of curious what happens if we roll around in this lady's house then. Oh, name appeared. Okay. Did it say this was the peddler's house? Is this the wife of the salesman guy? No, how could you? You broke my antique. That's it, you break it, you buy it. Let me see now, that was very expensive antique, so about 20 rupees should suffice. What's that look for? Oh, you think I'm just making that number up? That's ridiculous. I know the value of every item in my possession, and I intend to be compensated in full. Next time that happens, we're going to have words. Okay. So it seems like that might be a little bit of a kind of a callback to in the original Legend of Zelda. There were some of the hidden areas, and in some of them there was an old man who would he'd burn down a bush or bomb open a wall or something. When you enter, he'd say, you know, I thank you for paying to fix my door, and take a bunch of rupees for you. Oh, Gear Peddler Rupin's house. Okay, yeah. I think Rupin is the guy who was telling us we can't buy his bombs and arrows and such. Scrap shop owner Gondo's house. Potion shop owner Birdie's house. Oh, okay, so that's... This was the one that was empty, wasn't it? That would make sense because the potion shop, both the husband and wife work, so there's nobody left at home. They have a very young child that seems to be with them, so too young to be left running around. And this was Pippet's house. Okay, so there's lots of places we can jump off, but I thought I saw at the top of the tower a place to jump off, and that seems like a good way to start our adventure, jumping from the top of a very high tower. Okay. Yes, Fee, I know about the light. Sure how much faster that is. So, alright. I think we read this already, didn't we? Let sound the goddess's song beneath the light's radiance, and to her chosen hero shall fall a piercing ray of dance. Okay. Well, we don't have any way of making a song at the moment, so... Okay. plenty of time to explore later. For now, let's just go towards the surface. Master, observe. The green pillar before you is a column of light. It marks the point at which you can descend to the surface. Oh, hey, that's a better map. You can confirm your current location on the map. Please see where you are in relation to Skyloft. Okay, so there's Skyloft. Here's where we are. A bunch of small islands. We don't know the names of them yet. Oh. It says show island name. Okay, yeah, that's the only island that we know of at the moment. Alright. It appears that you will be able to reach the surface by passing through the portal in the clouds at the column's base. Okay, well, let's dive down here then. And we just kind of jump off there, okay? Of course, we do have Zelda's parachute. Okay, what button was it? There we go. Okay. Master, we've arrived. This is the fabled surface that has long been part of Skyloft legend. By my calculations, you are currently positioned in a location known as the Sealed Grounds. Okay. Please proceed with caution, Master. It's a Loftwing statue. Can't seem to do anything with it at the moment. Okay. Will Fee tell us about specific enemies? Target lock, Deku Baba. Okay, I did like this with N64 games and was kind of missing it in some of the other ones. Being able to get specific information about enemies. This violent plant is widespread in wooded areas. It will attempt to bite anything that approaches it. Though it is covered in a tough outer husk, the inside of its mouth is soft. I have confirmed the existence of two varieties, those that open their mouths vertically and those that open them horizontally. You have defeated 0 of this enemy type. I am unable to analyze your battle performance rating with this opponent due to insufficient data. Okay. So, see, it has a tough outer shell, we can't do this, but it opens its mouth horizontally, so if we... Ow. Okay, look. Okay, open your mouth, guys. Open your mouth. Look. Okay, just stab that away. There we go. Okay, a little bit tricky to sometimes get the horizontal slices right, but so the vertical slice did nothing. There's the horizontal slice split it, so I'm guessing this one will have to do the opposite. Just need to recalibrate my There we go. Here's a fee. Master, I have information for you. I have the ability to offer information on items and creatures you target with Z. Targeting something with Z, press down, and I will brief you with all the information I know on the subject. Okay. I think we already did that. A little bit late, but... Oh, hey, that's right. Jelly blob. It may look like a boring wad of gunk, but it's used to make all sorts of things. Okay. Ow. Okay. Do this. Come on. Wait. Hold. Wait. Okay, I do remember this part. For the most part, I don't mind the motion controls, but trying to hold things straight up never really worked well for me. Okay, that was a bit of a diagonal. Stop doing it at a diagonal. There we go. Oh, suppose you dropped a heart. No. Okay. Hey, there's a Sheikah eye. Oh. Okay. Maybe back away from the edge a little bit if we're gonna have these sort of dreams that daydreams that make us almost pass out. Ah, here's some heart. Okay, just a second, Fee. I'll talk to you after I stop beeping. You called? Well, you sounded like you wanted to talk, but okay, maybe if I go over here, she'll respond. So let's see, we have a structure here. Walls around the outside. I noticed this ceiling, this ring around it, and a little bit of Triforce in the middle. That looks kind of like the ceiling up on Skyloft at the entrance to the goddess's statue. And as I recall, that was also broken off. I wonder if... So that might mean that this was the actual place where Skyloft was yanked from the ground and lifted up into the sky. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So yeah, definitely a Sheikah eye here, with some other stuff coming off of it. Okay, information report. What is it, V? While these doors appear to have been opened recently, they are now sealed shut by a powerful, unidentified force. Okay, the Sheikah eye doesn't seem to be on the doors. It seems to be, like, in front of the doors. So, like, it doesn't seem to be decorating the doors. It seems like it's kind of a force field or something in front of it. Kind of hard, might be kind of hard to see, but it just is glowing a little bit in front of the doors, and you can see the pattern of the doors underneath. Okay. I don't know, I guess we should go down into the... Take a look at what's down here at the bottom of the... this area. It's a large spiral slope. Areas where we can climb up. Is there anything at the top here? Is there any reason for us to climb up? But just holding on still drains our stamina, so we don't want to too much. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can go any higher than that, so can't even get up to that ledge we saw. Okay, we need some more enemies. We need to practice some more. Exactly how to swing our sword. Starting to hear some kind of music. It's different from the kind of woodish theme that we're... bunch of rising piano notes. Just rising and falling, just very rapid piano notes. Oh, hey, we have murals here. Okay. I think, weren't these kind of what we saw in the opening... in the opening cutscene? This would be the goddess Hylia with sword and the non-human peoples that stayed behind to help fight after all the humans got out of the way. Okay, and there she is holding her harp, the non-human... Oh, okay. I thought this was almost just like dirt smudges or something, so seeing all these people real big, but no, these are just really small people. I guess worshipping golden radiance. Okay. Yeah, that ominous music isn't helping. That doesn't seem to be doing us any harm at the moment. There's people, I think, being attacked. Monsters appearing. child of destiny, descended from the sky. Raise the sword of the goddess skyward. Take aim at the evil aura and unleash its power. It's a pretty big ask, but we'll do it. Oh, hey. That pillar has... Master, I'm sensing a change in the area that was triggered by your skyward strike. I have also detected an aura that correlates closely to your sailcloth. I surmise this aura belongs to Zelda. I can lead you in the direction of this aura through a process known as dowsing. Would you like me to explain it? Yes, please. What do you mean by dowsing? Dowsing is when I detect the presence of the aura of something you wish to search for using the tip of the sword. The nearer you are to an object emitting the aura in question, the stronger the response will be. This response manifests itself through vibration and sound. The direction of the object emitting the aura is indicated by the purple pointer you see. Go down C and select Zelda as your dowsing target, then point in the direction you wish to search. Okay. First, I want to take a look at this pedestal post thing. Because this just seems like scroll work down here. But on here... Look, that's that symbol. And that one. These are the symbols of the three goddesses. So I believe that one is for roars. The kind of nesting moons there. The echoes. This one was Nehru's, the kind of Zora symbol. And then that was Din's. Fire. Okay. Up there. Okay, that's... Is that platform we were on? Okay, so that direction. Hey. Okay, just automatically get to... That's helpful. Get up a lot easier. Okay. So, I'm assuming we wanted to come all the way up here. Is it going to be... Okay. Yeah, definitely seems to be pointing to this door. Oh, disappeared. And hey, there's that, Here's the winged lady that we saw up on the sword room. Sealed temple. Well, it doesn't seem like it's very sealed anymore. Pointing to there in the beam of light. We have some windows up here. Can we see any of the... Okay, there's some of the loft wing faces. So I guess if if what we saw with the roof was accurate, then this should be a temple made by the same people who made our the temple area up in Skyloft. Okay, we have a Triforce there with little wings to the side, which, as far as that is a very simplified version of like the Hyrule Royal Crest. If you were to round out these wings around the Triforce a little bit and have them kind of flared out a bit more, that would be the Royal Crest. I don't know if we mentioned this explicitly last time. Kind of gather it from the legend we're told, but this game takes place. Like the reason we're not in Hyrule at the moment is this is like before Hyrule existed. That's why we hear about the goddess Hylia, for whom Hyrule will be named. But we're not to the point of Hyrule existing yet, so I'd kind of expect to see things like this, where like some symbols and things that we see in other games in Hyrule, see in kind of a more basic, simpler form, kind of anticipating those. Okay, we'll save here. And we'll go see what's up. Oh, yeah, there's part of the crest on the door behind. Ah, the traveler descended from the clouds above. I welcome you, child of fate. Tell me, what is your name? Is that your hair? Is that your hair in like a really, really long braid that then you kind of knotted into a pendulum? After wrapping it around your hat several times? Wow, that's actually kind of impressive, I have to say. JJ48. Ah, JJ48. Good. Very good. I sense you've already gained control over the sacred power that fills your sword when pointed skyward. The skyward strike is yours to command. Well, sometimes. It is proof that you are fit to bear the blade you carry, the goddess sword. I have sat here for many years waiting for you to arrive, all so that I could fulfill my purpose as your guide. You stand under the roof of the sealed temple, a place built by the goddess an eternity ago. Your arrival here was predestined many, many years ago. The spirit maiden you seek arrived here shortly before you, descending to this land in a shower of light. There's no doubting it, the gears of fate have begun to turn. Yet all is not as it should be. The spirit maiden was not meant to reach this land in the manner she did. I feel an evil power working in the shadows. It moves to warp the destiny of which you two are a part. JJ48, you are concerned for the spirit maiden and seek her whereabouts, yes? That is understandable, but for now you must focus on moving forward. That girl has her own purpose she must pursue, as do you. She set out for Faron Woods to discover that destiny for herself, and you must follow. Show me your map. The X upon your map marks the path that will lead you to Faron Woods. You will be traveling in unfamiliar land. Many monsters have settled here, and a map may not prove guidance enough for your journey. And so I will give you the power to create beacons. When a beacon is marked on your map, a column of light will stand at that location. It will will act as your waypoint from afar. Point at the X and press C to place a beacon. Okay. Okay, so place a beacon there.
No.
You haven't set a beacon. Oh, what? Oh, if you aim to be more accurate with the placement of your beacon, zoom in with A before you lay one down. Go on now. Point at X, press C. I thought I did. Oh. I don't think I hit it right on the X. Okay. That was deliberate to make you do it with it zoomed out first. Okay, there we go. Just so you could laugh at me not putting it exactly on the right spot. Though you cannot see it from where we are, a beacon stands outside to guide you. Leave the temple through the front doors and see for yourself. When you no longer have a use for a beacon, you can remove it from your map by pressing C. Use your beacons well, and you will never fear getting lost. Go now, you must head into Faerun Woods and chase after the Spirit Maiden, the one you call Zelda. On your way out, take the contents of the treasure chest within this room. When you find there should prove useful on your journey. You are ready. Leave through the door before you and head into the woods. I wish you safe travel. Know that all the questions you have now will be answered in time. For now, go bravely. Okay, you said a treasure chest was in here? Where is there a treasure chest? Ah, here we go. Hey, we got some more vitalizing potion. Does that mean that also came in a bottle? All right, we did get another bottle. Okay. Why, thank you. Looking at this above the door, I see wings. I can't tell if this is supposed to be like a beaked head, like a loft wing, or if that's a skull. Well, it seems like it'd be a little odd to have a winged skull here. Oh, that must be our beacon. Go ahead and ready. Oh. Hey, what's going on here? Krasnogoron. Out of the way, scram! Hey, knock it off. Okay, these guys block quite a bit. Sword up again. Ooh, thanks for jumping in there to rescue me, bud. Just who were those red pests? I did not expect to run into a pack of them in this peaceful forest. Same goes for you. This is the second time I've bumped into one of your kind today. I tell you, all sorts of weird things are going on lately. I owe you big for taking care of those guys, so let me tell you something fascinating. Hey, bud, I'm Gorko the Goron. I'm researching the ancient history of these woods here. According to the ancient text, there is some kind of place up above called the Isle of the Goddess, far up in the sky. Apparently, these old statues serve as landmarks to those traveling up to the sky or down from the Isle of the Goddess place. If you find one, be sure to examine it to keep tabs on the number of landmarks. They are rumored to be quite useful. Supposedly, this statue is special, as it is said to have the ability to activate all the other statues. The whole thing sounds a little crazy, I know, but I, for one, believe it to be true. Otherwise, why would all these statues be here all over the place? It is a real head-scratcher, bud. It makes you want to know more, does it not? Absolutely it does. Ah, sounds like I have a fellow connoisseur of ancient cultures here. Alright, bud, you'd better brace yourself because I am about to blow your mind. So get this, people actually live on this sky island. They get around by flying on the backs of huge birds that are way bigger than birds down here. Up there, everyone reveres the goddess, and the residents of all the islands in the sky live in a peaceful, or in a perfect society, totally free of conflict or unhappiness. Not only that, but from what I can tell, their civilization is way, way more advanced than ours down here. But it does not even stop there, bud. This Isle of the Goddess has even more stuff to marvel at. The place was crafted by the goddess herself, so it figures that it is filled with wonders we do not have here. Buildings are all made of gold. An endless spring of mystical water feeds a river through the place. One sip of that stuff and you live forever. The trees are heavy with plump fruit. Excuse me. That cures all disease. The fields are crowded with pumpkins that never rot. Magic wildflowers bloom everywhere. And the weather, oh, the weather, bud. Not too hot, not too cold. No chance of sweaty heat in this garden paradise. That is the Isle of the Goddess. Okay, I think you were on the right track initially. Amazing, right? Wrong, it's beyond amazing. You want to hear more about it, don't you, bud? Yeah. Good to hear, bud. I'm completely obsessed with this place. I cannot get enough of it. I wish I had more to tell you now, but I'll need to research these statues to learn more. Next time I bump into you, I'll give you the latest info. Oh. What in the world just happened? Did you use some kind of magic? The statue reacted the moment you got near it, bud. How crazy is that? Okay, so here we can actually go back to the sky if we wanted to. But I think we want to continue on for a bit longer. Goro! What was that? The statue just reacted to you. What did you do? Come on, do not make a big guy beg. I've got to know. Yeah, I don't really know either, buddy. Sorry. Okay, is that where we... Oh, this is way back to the pit. Okay, so that's now how we can get back here real quick without having to go through the temple. Okay. I was hoping I could like knock that honeycomb off. Looks like that's not an option. This is where we jump down from. Okay, so this is the way forward. Okay. Anything else, buddy? Hey! I have to examine the statue further, bud. Who knows what I might find out. Yeah, look forward to hearing more about your investigation. Don't think you quite have everything accurate about Sky, the Isle of the Goddess. but definitely interesting to hear your conclusions and then kind of compare them to what we know. See what you got right and wrong. Okay, so go ahead and do that. Oh, hey. Good. Our the statues appear on the map as well. That's good. Master, you've entered Farron Woods. Plentiful water in this region clearly sustains a large diversity of flora, including this massive tree. It is logical that the lush plant life and water resources have attracted animal species to the region. Looking at the probabilities, it is extremely likely that Zelda is somewhere in the area. I recommend you continue to use your dowsing ability to search for her. Is that Fee trying to tell us? No, never mind. Oh, it's wanting us to use our dowsing ability. This just mirror this statue very close to the last statue. So that way. Down here. Yes. I'm glad the burrs that tend to stick on my socks explode after a while. Although, if it's not too damaging, it might be nicer if they did that. We didn't check what Fee has to say about these guys. Red Bokoblin. These monsters have plagued the land since ancient times. They each play different roles and their weaponry varies. They prefer to act in groups. None of them are intelligent by any definition of the word. Curiously, they seem to have a mysterious obsession with fashionable undergarments. We defeated 5 of this type of enemy. My analysis shows that your battle performance rating with this enemy is slightly strong. They'll block in different directions. So I can't quite tell if they're I think they're actually reacting to where I'm striking from. So kind of have to quickly go from different directions so that they'll block one direction and then be left open. What are you? Look like a grass hedgehog thing. Kind of look like it should be a Pokemon. Huh? It's gone quiet? Kui-Ku, now there's a green one. I didn't even know they came in green. Don't hurt me, Kui. Master, I picked up a highly interesting spike in dowsing readings from the creature you just encountered. Zelda? Really? Maybe it was Zelda. The probability of this life form being Zelda is 5%, so I must conclude that this is, in fact, not Zelda, but a peaceful forest creature known as a Kikwi. Kikwis are highly intelligent beings capable of speech. Yes, upon further observation, clearly not Zelda. So glad we have someone here to clarify this for us. It is unclear why such a creature would elicit a dowsing response attuned to Zelda. We should follow the creature and investigate this phenomenon. Okay. Run up this. Okay, good. There's another statue. Wow, these statues are kind of just all over the place. We'll have to save and quit before too long, but for now... Master, should you have questions about anything, I encourage you to call me. Since I'm summoned, select advice or hints, and I will promptly offer you information pertinent to your current circumstance. If we want to talk to him, I guess pulling out a sword and attacking something near him might not be the best way to convince him that we're... I think the toughest thing with these so far has just been... I mean, horizontal swings sometimes are a little bit tricky with this, just because it always wants to do it at a diagonal, but... It's mainly just been trying to get the range. Like, I keep on trying to attack him and finding myself just out of range. Hey, buddy, come back here. Where'd you go this time? Okay, that's not so bad once we figure out how close we need to be and get a little bit more familiar with their timing. Okay, just I'm gonna push this off. I think that's where we initially met this guy, wasn't it? Got an amber relic. These amber-colored chunks of precious stone are found everywhere. No one knows where their strange shape comes from. The shape for that has a name. I'm forgetting what it is, but I know that this is... I've seen it in anime and other games as... see stones or beads of this shape kind of linked to spiritual ability, something, I think. So... kind of looks like half of a yin-yang if you kind of 3D-ified it and rounded out edges a bit, but I don't think it would quite fit. I don't think it would quite fit if you were actually trying to put two of them together, though. It spotted me again! Quit. Is that a defense mechanism or something? You don't want to eat me? Hey, come to think of it, you did. Why did you fight off all those red monsters? Keep a leap. I'm Machi. I'm a Kikwi. You seem okay even though you're scary. Thanks for helping me. That's weird, Kiku. A while ago I ran into another funny animal like you, but that one was a girl. Who? Zelda. Was it Zelda? It's a Zelda. I don't know who this girl was, Kukui, but she was in a bunch of trouble when I saw her. A pack of those mean red guys were after her, Kui, but she escaped with the Kikwi Elder. Master, we have obtained new information on Zelda's current status. Okay, Fee. Appreciate the information, but need to not scare the cowardly little creatures around us, okay? This information indicates she was assailed by monsters, but somehow evaded capture. However, I infer that she is still in significant danger. I have marked the position of the Kikwi known as Machi. Please confirm your current location. Furthermore, my analysis suggests that this Kikwi most likely produces a false positive dowsing reaction due to previous direct contact with Zelda. Using this hypothesis, I theorize there is an 85% chance that the Kikwi Elder will also generate a dowsing reaction for the same reason. Propose you continue dowsing to search for Zelda. You really spooked me, Kui. You keep some very strange company, friend. Keep a leap. It sounds like you're set on finding this friend and the Elder. If you're heading that way anyway, would you mind telling our Elder that I'm safe? Cheer up, Kuweep. I bet your friend is safe with our Elder. I was hoping for like a honeycomb or something, but okay. Well, it's starting to get the time. I don't know that we... I don't know how much time it'll take to find the Elder. That looks like a bombable wall. Too bad we don't have bombs at the moment. So let's go over to the statue and save. We got a lot of lore today. Managed to talk to Fee, learn that there's this prophecy about a hero who can take the blade, and not just that will save things, but that Zelda also has a part to play. And then we were told by the lady in the temple that even though both of us have a part to play, that we'll both be doing different things, going along our different ways. So, just kind of an interesting perspective. Like we see what Link's doing most of the time, and we know that Link often get help from others, or team up with others. But it's interesting to kind of just be explicitly told, like, hey, your part of the adventure is only part of what's going on. Don't other people are working on it too. So I think next week we will we'll be looking for the Kikwi Elder and hopefully find Zelda with him. And maybe once we find her, we can talk to her, figure out more about what she's tasked with doing and what we need to do from here. So I think this seems like a good place to stop. And with that, thank you for joining me. Have a good week, and I will see you next time, which I should be available both Friday and next Monday, so we'll have our normal streams. So, thank you.